Hey, thanks for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous here, enjoying the weather out here in California. Like always, I always got to brag about it. But let's talk about you guys being on the market for a brand new bike. I got myself a 2020 Harley-Davidson, and it just depends on what you could get and what APR, why finance, or what loan. If you could buy the bike cash, it's always recommended. You're going to save yourself a whole lot of money in the end. You're going to save yourself a whole lot of money with the insurance as well. Because what I'm paying on my other bike, I'm only paying like, I think honestly, for my other bike, I was only paying $100 for a year. $100. So, and that's because I own the bike. You know, I bought it cash. That was what, 4,000 bucks. I insured it, $100 a year. Wow, big difference. So now I went from $100 a year to what I'm paying now, $120. 10 times more than what I'm paying. And ouch, it hurts. One of the reasons why I delayed buying this bike. But let's go back to what I was talking about. We were talking about buying a bike. Yes, if you're buying a bike, buy cash if you can. If you don't have that money to buy the motorcycle cash, then honestly, you know what, there's a lot of good options right now. Used bikes, because of what's going on, the pandemic. You could get yourself a really good deal. I've seen some really nice ones for $13,000, $12,000 Softails. These are Softails, so $13,000, $12,000 for these motorcycles that only have more than, let's say, more than 2,000 miles on them. All right, and yeah, you know what, somebody else rode it, they had it for 2,000 miles, big deal. You know, it's one owner and it's only got 2,000 miles. These engines, these new Milwaukee 8 engines, they're good. All right, except for if you buy a 2017 or a 2018, maybe you want to avoid those. But let's keep on going back to yeah, buying yourself a used bike. You know, they look good too. If you look at the 2018s and then you look at the 2020s, like let's just compare the Street Bob and the Lowrider. They're the exact same model, same color, same engine, same tire, same everything. It's the same bike. There's nothing changed. They didn't change the motor mounts, they didn't change the programming, they didn't change throttle or anything. They're the same bikes. So why are you gonna purchase yourself a 2020? I bought this one mainly because there is no 2019 Lowrider S. There isn't any in the market. So I wanted a Lowrider S. Looked at the dynos, they wanted $1,800 for those used with 17,000 miles. You kidding me? It's like, come on, really? You know, I might as well get myself a Street Bob for that price. And they're a lot cheaper. So that's why I went with this one, 2020. I could have waited maybe another year or two, waited for these to kind of start popping up on the used market. But from looking at the dynos, they're going more than, you know, than what they were purchased for at the time. I don't know about how the market's doing now, but if you were looking at Dyna Lowrider S at the time of me purchasing this one, you're actually paying about $1,000 more for a Dyna than you would be for a Lowrider. And these have more performance and they handle a whole lot better than that Dyna chassis. So let's go back into yeah, purchasing your bike. You buy it, honestly, I'm looking at bikes right now, and I'm definitely buying used, you know. And a lot of these motorcycles, people don't ride them. Get yourself a used bike. If you look at the 2020s right now, they're going to cost you an extra $2,000. And if you wait until August, you're going to save yourself probably another $1,000, because we're already in July. August is when they announced the new models. You're gonna save yourself some money. You always kind of want to wait for August or till the end of the summer season, the riding season, as they say. If you're in the market and you want a cruiser and you want a Harley, do not substitute it. I can tell you from experience, there's no substitute. When you want a Harley, you get yourself a Harley. You hear me? Even if it is, you know, $3,000, $4,000 more expensive, and even if the Metro Cruisers, they have cooling, they have suspension, they have all this technology, a whole lot better system, Don't substitute. You want a Harley-Davidson, you get yourself that Harley-Davidson.
Take a look at what I'm wearing, people. You think anybody wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys? Forget about it.
Let's go back into, what was I talking about? Just talk so much. Oh, that's right. Get yourself a used bike. Save yourself some money if you can find it outside. If you need a credit union, you can go to a credit union and get yourself 14,000 bucks. Pretty sure they'll give you that loan if you have good interest, and then you just be paying them, you know, depending on the loan, 4% credit union. There's a video on my channel. I saved myself $3,600. You can see that video. Save myself some good moolah. So if you're looking into getting a Harley-Davidson, get yourself I strongly recommend get yourself a used Softail. And some of these dealerships, they want top dollar for these bikes, but honestly, I mean, my dealership, they're trying to charge 17,000 bucks for a 2018 Harley-Davidson. All right, and that's just crazy. You could buy that same bike. From what I've seen, other dealerships, some dealerships, they actually have reasonable rates. All right, so get yourself a good used low miles bike. I would probably recommend staying away from the 18s maybe. You know, they have that oil suction pump or something, some kind of oil feed problem with some of the engines. You wouldn't want to have to deal with that problem, because I don't think Harley-Davidson's doing anything about it, except for if you're still under warranty, they're gonna fix it for you. If you're not under warranty and let's say the oil feed goes bad, your engine's going to be totaled 100%. You're going to have to buy a new engine. So I would recommend a 2019, and I mean, it's only probably like an extra $1,000 from a 2018, but if you get yourself a 2019, I'm pretty sure you don't have to worry about that oil feed system problem. And why give yourself another headache, or why potentially get yourself a defective bike? I believe those oil systems were bad in 2017 when they first came out with the Milwaukee 8. So just a heads up, get yourself a 2019, and then in August, a couple months from now, or a couple weeks from now, they're gonna have those 2019s, and the 2020s, they're also gonna be used bikes. They have a whole lot of options. This Softail chassis, it's a great bike. There's good power, and they're so customizable. You can do a whole lot of stuff, and I could keep on going on and on. If you save yourself $2,000 from a brand new bike, you can get yourself a stage 2, a stage 3, and if you mechanically inclined to install those components onto your bike, then you could have yourself a 124. You could have yourself a 124 with the used bike. And then you'll have, a whole lot of more performance, an extra 30, 40, extra 40 or 50 horsepower, depending on what kit you use. So, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end it here. You guys leave a comment, leave a like if you like the video. If you guys have any suggestions, leave your comments down below on what you believe you should be getting as a bike. So, thanks for watching the video. See you guys later.